Welcome to Evara Voices. Today's guest who's joining us is Ms. Sanjana Dhawan. She is a life coach specializing in stress management, relationships, and parenting. And this has been a wonderful journey for me to connect with various inspiring women. And she's joining us from Haryana. Let's welcome Ms. Sanjana Dhawan. Hi, Sanjana. Good morning. Thanks for joining.
Uh,
Thanks for
Thank
joining.
you so
Yeah, thank
much.
you so much for joining. Okay. Uh, Give us some introduction before we jump into the questions. Thank you.
Yeah. Actually, I'm Sanjana Dhawan, and basically, I'm an educator. And beside this, I am working as a life coach, meditation trainer, and stress management, and specialize in relationship and parenting. And beside
Right.
this, I'd help them to discover the true purpose of their life, which whoever connects to me.
Right.
So it is.
I mean,
Mm,
today's conflicting nature of relationships is really calling us for the need for more coaches. So tell
yeah.
me, how did your coaching journey begin?
Actually, Vanita, getting into this journey is really a wonderful thing happened in my life. Actually, it
Mm,
began, my journey initially started with the education field only, and
mm,
where I worked closely with students, parents, and teachers.
mm.
And very early in my career, I noticed something important. Many people were not struggling because of lack of intelligence or
Right.
ability,
Right.
but because of emotional overload,
Mhm.
self doubt, and unresolved inner conflicts.
Absolutely.
Uh, for say, I would see academically bright students suddenly lose
Mm,
motivation out of nowhere.
right.
Parents feeling helpless despite of doing their best,
Mm,
and teachers feeling burned out. So
right.
this made me really very curious. What
Mm,
is really happening inside the mind?
right.
And that curiosity took me into human psychology, mindfulness, healing
Mm,
science, and coaching methodologies. And as I started applying all these tools in my own life, I
mhm.
experienced a deep personal shifts, better
Oh,
emotional
wonderful.
balance, clarity, and inner
Mhm.
peace. And that was the moment the turning point came to my life. And I realized that if these tools could help transform my life, they
Mhm.
could transform others' lives too. Because I was connected with so many lives. So that is how coaching naturally became my path.
That is
Already I
true,
was in
but
education.
at what stage or age in your life did you change to coaching and the shift? When did the shift actually happen? Let us say that whether it was in your mid career or early career itself, you decided
In my mid career, mid
mid
career.
mid career change.
Uh,
Okay, that's good. But tell us
yes.
more about what is your take on stress management? Because I'm doing research in that. So
Okay.
from your point of view, where does it begin? And how often are people able to notice they have stress? Because what happens in stress is when they are stressed, they begin to blame others or shout and fight. So,
Mm.
unless there is an inner awareness that it is their problem, not from the external world, so
Mm.
how do you approach and how do you convince them it is they and not others?
So, means when I talk to the people
Mhm.
after so many sessions, I just get to know. Initially, they are not ready to accept that it is they only, it is their own responsibility
Right.
that they are just in the charge of getting that stressed out because they find they just why do they approach to me
Mhm.
being life coach and healer also
Mhm.
because I have worked for so long in the area of healing too.
Right.
And when when I talk to them, they are not ready to just accept ki it is oh no this situation is this person is responsible this but they are always throwing the ball in the other's court.
Yes. Yes.
And when the moment
Mhm.
they get to understand,
Yes.
suddenly the bulb moment comes after 2 3 sessions. They just
Mhm.
get that bulb on moment that oh this is me because same situation. See, For say, two people are sitting in the same cafeteria.
Right.
One is in happy mode, he is
Mm,
enjoying the coffee, he is
mm,
enjoying the gossip with his friends,
mm,
and the other who is stressed out and
mm.
burned out. The same coffee, same environment, same people, same way of serving, but they
Absolutely.
are not. When I just share this perspective with them, they immediately get to know. And
Correct.
the shift starts over there when the moment when they accept that we are the responsible.
Correct.
And
Correct.
immediately the things start shifting.
That is good. But now, do you see a change in the generation where kids today are more aware of their mental health and the stress they go through, unlike our times? Do you see that uh, a difference?
Yeah, of course. Exactly, you are saying right, because children are more aware today. They are
Yes.
not like that our olden days bad
Mm,
children.
mm.
So they are Gen Z generation we are dealing with.
Yes.
They are alpha generation we are
Yes.
dealing with. Means few, because I have been in this education field for more than 20 years. So
Wow.
I have taught many generations at the same time.
That is good. That is good.
So
And
you will be
also,
surprised.
do you see a shift in parenting styles today when compared
Yes,
to
yes,
our times? Because we had our nana, nani, so many people to take care of us.
of
Like
course.
when I was growing up, my bua, my badepa, I mean, like I had so many
Hmm.
parents. Even my cousins were older than me, so I had only parents around me. So that was very secure kind of a atmosphere. How do you
Mhm.
see today's parenting styles compared to our times?
Exactly, Vanita. You are absolutely right because today's being nuclear family,
Mhm.
the parenting has become that way a challenge because the
Mhm.
security and safety they used to get being
Yes.
in a big family, being in the joint family,
Mhm.
now that is becoming a very big challenge for parents. Today, only when a parent came to me that he was saying that I do the night shift, especially for
Oh.
my daughter. She is 6 years only, and my wife is also in job. She returns at
Yes.
8 p.m.
Mhm.
So I have to take care of my daughters. That's why I have joined only night shift.
See that.
Yeah,
So,
because nobody is there yet at home.
see that.
So they,
Okay, this now
Mhm.
brings us to the next question. That when one part of the life gets sacrificed, which means they don't get quality time together,
Of
and
course.
that the stress from parenting will move on to personal life. And so, who comes to you as a parent? What do they bring to the table that they want to sort?
First of all, to me, many parents come
Mm,
for their relationship with their kids.
mm, right.
Because in this modern era, the parenting style has drastically changed. Today's children are intelligent, expressive, and emotionally sensitive, but they
Mm,
are also overstimulated and easily distracted
yeah,
due
perfect.
to the technologies. So the old model of control and command does not work anymore. Now, earlier child used to obey, they would obey the parents, but
Right.
nowadays their logical mind has developed so much
Yes.
that they just argue against that why we should follow
Mm,
you. Just
correct.
firstly satisfy our that logical brain, then we will obey you. So the parents have to be very conscious what they are going to tell their child and how they are going to make them obey them.
See
So
what I
this
tell you,
is
the
the
problem
most.
is not just that they have become logical or questioning. They see a
Hmm,
contradiction. The
of
parents
course.
themselves don't follow what they preach to the children. So that is
I
when they,
always tell the parents,
yes,
I always tell the parents that child does not learn by teaching,
yes,
child learns by observing.
observing, correct, correct,
So this is the
correct.
only line I
Mm,
tell them that do you follow whatever you are
yes,
expecting from your child?
yes,
Do you
yes,
follow? Ask yourself, question yourself, because questioning self brings you into the moment or the mode you want to come in.
right, right,
Unless you question yourself, you cannot be what you want.
correct. No, see, what happens is the school, even teachers in school are not the same as teachers we had during our time. So they
Hmm.
also go through a lot of stress. Imagine we send the one child that we have to school. Teacher is
Hmm.
managing 60 children.
Of
Okay.
course.
And they come from various backgrounds and bring their own stress to the class. So,
Hmm.
since you're an educator and you run a school, okay, so how do
Mhm.
you see the teacher's stress affecting the students and vice versa? How they take stress from the students as well?
Of course, it is. But in my school, I educate the teachers
Mm,
how to work,
mm,
how to maintain a work-life balance, how
yeah,
not to get affected at home by school's environment, and not to carry a home's burden at school.
correct, correct.
Teachers. I say that I cannot connect with all the children one on one.
Yes,
You are the medium only. So in my school, it is mandatory for all the teachers to undergo the training process.
right.
And that is also holistic
Mm,
lifestyle training, not an ordinary what they have to teach. They are already expert. They
correct,
have studied and they are
correct.
more enough educated. They can handle the
Mm,
subject. So
mm,
the most important, how to handle the students, and that also without stress, how to
mm,
be happy in the classroom. So I just focus upon creating the happy classrooms.
correct.
So
Yeah.
this is the thing, and
Mm,
their internal relationship means with other colleagues, co-workers, how do they maintain their relationship? How do they maintain the relationship with the students? So that is my core focus area in the school. So
okay.
that's why.
In India, do you see a shift happening in education, the field of education? Because India has
Mm.
not invested much in education, is my feeling, compared to how our
Hmm.
students fare abroad. They do exceedingly well, but the education system itself is lacking a lot of un- underlying facilities because, as you said, teachers' trainings don't happen on time, and they just go by syllabus. So, do you think we
Hmm.
need to see that on a wholesome level and bring about
Hmm.
more in-depth changes that will change the way that any subject is taught in school, and for
Hmm.
the students to have better value? Because we have to move away from learning, is my opinion. So what do you think
Hmm.
is needed right now?
Yeah, absolutely, Vanita. You are absolutely you are right. The basically core area of education is to be worked upon because that is the entire system's base. And
Right.
no doubt India needs a lot of changes in the education system, and new education policy is working upon that.
Ah,
But it has been so long. The work is on paper. On the
correct.
reality ground, the things are happening very slow pace.
Correct.
But the few people like me, they are coming ahead.
Hmm.
And I am also on a mission to just train the teachers to create that awareness among the teachers. So with me, more than 30 people are working.
Hmm.
So I trained all of them. So I says that I always tell them that the child that is with you, let me
Hmm.
put my phone on silent. It is
Yeah.
creating much disturbance.
Okay.
So I was saying that they actually, I tell them that each child
Hmm.
that you are teaching, that is not only the child, so that is not a single child that is affecting the four families direct,
Correct.
like their own family, their maternal home, their paternal home, then their in-laws. So these are four direct in Indian context I am
Correct.
talking about.
Correct. Correct.
So you are not because you never know na, who will become
Hmm.
PM, who
Correct.
will become CM, who will become MLA, who will become astronaut,
Okay,
who will become
now we come
scientist.
to that aspect. Like,
Hmm.
are we focusing too much on the textbook curriculum instead of creating personalities here? Because if we take Sachin Tendulkar, he's never been to school, and he's one of the greatest cricketers of all time. Same with Kamal Hassan. So,
Hmm.
are we not recognizing the early talent and skill so that the
Hmm.
schools can focus and put them in those areas where they get better training. Like for chess, you see, like a lot of children are becoming champions now from
Mm-hmm.
Tamil Nadu.
Now,
The government
yeah,
is now directly involving and creating a lot of chess clubs. And should we
mm,
be doing more outside the classroom, outside the school, so that they have alternate kind of learning is very important.
of course, because real learning happens outside the classroom.
Yes, yes,
That
yeah,
is not inside the classroom,
correct.
where you will apply the learning that you have learned through the classroom. That will happen only in the society. So
Absolutely
this is the area where I focus on it, because marks does not decide what you are going to become,
correct,
not at all. So that's
correct.
why schools are getting more aware nowadays. The private schools are getting more aware about this. They are creating such an environment, and no doubt government is not paying. Government is also taking initiative, but actually system takes a lot of time to get changed. So
See, in
private
fact, when we
sector is
come to
coming
that
ahead.
private school, that again, like, because see, there is a major portion of the population, up to 60%, who depend on government schools. Not
Hmm.
everybody can afford to go to private schools.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
some money which creates systems. See, I see
Hmm.
a lot of reports saying that China is investing 840 billion in education. India is not doing. But if you
Hmm.
see Indian, the students who have graduated from India or gone out, They are leading many top corporate MNCs outside. So I
Hmm.
would not
Exactly.
criticize the system itself, but I think
Hmm.
it needs augmenting. We need to bring up the level and create more interactive classrooms where they can have hands-on projects and stuff like that. So how can you involve with the government's policies? Is it possible for individual schools or teachers to take it up to the government, and how long they take to implement this and bring it back into classroom?
See, Bharatiya Shikshan Mandal, I am the member of that also.
Okay,
That is
that's
working with the implementation of NEP in
okay.
India, new education policy.
Haha.
So they are working well, but being a populated country,
Mhm.
so it needs time to take changes, but the
Correct.
things will change, because
But
that is
what
just the
has
beginning.
happened is for the until at least 60 years after independence, nobody even
Hmm.
cared to look at the education system. Now,
Hmm.
suddenly, with the advent of technology and the world is moving at such a fast pace, so
Hmm.
you don't need to get into AI and stuff like that to be able to even understand what they're dealing with. So
Hmm.
the shift is happening, but it is not happening at the speed that the world
Hmm.
needs it right
Very
now.
slow pace. It is at a slow
Yes,
pace.
at a slow pace. And coming
Hmm.
about your what about the relationship areas that you deal with on a personal front? Do you do with families together or couples? How do you do it?
In
What's
all
your
the way.
uh-huh.
In all the way. I go with the personal
Mm,
counselings also. I go with the family counseling also, and couple relationship also, because all the areas we need to work upon. Initially, I started with no doubt with parents, teachers, and students, but now I am outside my school area also, because in life coaching you need to handle with so many areas of life. So you have to take care of all type of relationship, like couples they are
correct.
having, and my core area is having relationship with children and their spouse,
Okay, okay. But
and
what
at the workplace with the co-workers.
okay, but how do you personally manage stress in your life, and what is your method to create the life work balance for yourself?
Uh, to spend time with myself, even if I'm occupied, even if it is 10 minutes, but yeah, I always keep me time. Otherwise, I have a lot of time in the morning. I am an early bird,
Mm,
early person. So 3 M's I follow.
okay.
That is meditation in the morning,
Mm,
movement, and
mm,
mastery. All three things happen before my work time. So
Right.
that is me time. Nobody else enters into that.
Mm.
Somehow I'm not able to manage even if I just spend time. I mean, whenever I get time, I just meditate.
Okay.
And I work on mindfulness, breath work. These have been the part of my routine. No negotiation on this.
That is
No
wonderful. I mean, like,
negotiation.
see, finding time, this is what is important to create the balance in if you're handling so many areas.
Of course.
It helps you to, empty and then fill up with something else that you will come up with. Thanks so much for
Exactly.
that. And okay, what is the purpose in life you see? Where if you, as you are already an educator and
Hmm.
you're into coaching, uh,
Hmm.
you think you have achieved everything, or is there something that you want to reach going through all these uh, topics, and do you have in
Hmm.
your mind to create something new?
So, Vanita, I am very clear about my purpose.
Mm.
To train more and more people for mindfulness, to
Right.
create awareness about meditation, and to get connected to self. Because many
Mm.
people come to me how to heal, how
Mm.
to find new version of ourselves. So I always say that healing is not creating something new. Healing is meeting your true self. You have lost something, you are missing out something, you have to just reconnect with yourself.
Yes.
So, to create that awareness among people, that is the true purpose of my life. And no doubt in the mid career, I got that clarity, I got that vision, and that was also a sudden intuition.
Ah.
One day, while because it has been so long. Even in 11th class, I started meditation. When the girls used to talk, girly talk, I used to meditate at that time. So
Okay.
the things were there in my soul, and
Mm.
some because every soul has a journey. So
Correct.
I was carrying, I think, the journey from my past, and then for long there was a long break, and
Mm.
suddenly when things went, I was reading a book yesterday and it was saying that the energy creates situation when
Yes.
you have to get connected to your true self. The
Yes.
energy creates situations and the things happened in my life when the universe was creating those situations in my life,
Mm.
and it pushed me towards towards the true path of my life. And I got the clarity when I just started working upon myself, when I was healing my own wounds.
Mm.
So
Right.
one day while sitting for meditation, I got that intuition and I started working upon that. And gradually the path became clear.
That's I mean, that doesn't happen for everybody the way you're explaining, like the deja vu kind of a feeling happened, and from there
Yeah.
you click. But
Yes.
other than meditation and breath work, which is like it's become like a self-care routine now, do you have any other passion or hobbies that you learn or cultivate for the sake of going away from what you're doing to come back
Mm.
to this later? That
So,
how do you take off for that pastime hobbies?
reading books,
Okay. Okay, i think
reading
i think
books
now that you said you're writing, what is it about
and writing.
education, or what is it about? I mean, you don't have to give too much details, but
I'm
what is it
writing
about?
on right now. My current writing is going on how to manage stress
Hmm.
and overthinking.
Okay.
I'm writing on that because creating course, designing different courses
Mm.
for self-help and
Correct.
to meeting your true self, to have a stress-free life. That is also my passion. So whenever I get time, I read books and I create the courses. So I have
That's
designed a lot of courses and to record meditation videos to help people, because the people who come to me for taking session, I offer them the meditation training that they can
mm.
practice
Correct.
after meeting me.
Meditation has been there for, I mean, like millions of years. But what
Yes.
happens is when I used to teach, they will ask, what is the method, or how do we know that we are meditating? See, that's a
Mm-hmm.
question which comes. So,
Mm-hmm.
either they all, I mean, like everybody who wants to do meditation consciously, they go in search of it, various ashrams and whatnot. And
Mm-hmm.
then see, it is so simple. I tell them, don't have
Hmm.
expectations. That is
Hmm.
meditation. And if the thoughts are coming, I love the thoughts to come. Uh, I am very chaotic myself, and the chaos around me. But for me,
Hmm.
meditation is very simple. Like you're sitting in a chaotic this thing environment, or let us say in a railway station, just observing those people walk by
Hmm.
itself is meditation, because you stop the thoughts and you follow what's happening. That becomes meditation also. But now it is
Hmm.
really growing exponentially around the world, and that's a good sign. But
Hmm.
when it comes to teaching meditation,
Hmm.
their expectations has to match what we have to offer. That's where
Hmm.
the
Hmm.
challenge comes. Then, what
Hmm.
is the one thing that you must do every day? I mean, apart from meditation and breath work, don't tell me that. But okay, I
Hmm.
can't go to sleep without doing this. What is it for you?
Again, I would say meditation.
Yeah, true, true.
Beside this, I do journaling
Huh.
and talking, having a family time,
Yes.
and these all things have been a part of my, and reading the books
Hmm.
and talking to like-minded people. These all things have been the part of my routine. And beside this, I love to do yoga and gym.
Okay. Okay.
That
Yes.
brings a sense of means something
Yoga in
missing.
itself is a movement meditation, so that covers
Yeah.
everything,
Yeah.
I think.
Mhm.
So when can we expect your book to be on the shelf? How soon?
Uh,
How soon?
within 1 month, because right now I am just occupied with some more
Uh,
things. So
okay.
after that, that is in queue.
Hmm.
So that's why I'm taking time. So
True.
within 1 month,
True. Okay.
yeah.
Thank you so much for joining, Sanjana. I think we'll
Thank you
have
so
more
much.
sessions because the topics that you're covering is very interesting. And okay, as an educator, tell me something
Hmm.
about the school that you're running or being a part of.
Hmm. The school that I'm running, that is in the very backward area where the people are not well to do.
Okay.
So, what is my motto of the school? That is to provide a quality education
Hmm.
with a low fees. That is a low budget school. So, I am helping the people to create that confidence.
Hmm.
So, my school, each and every child meditate one thing,
Hmm.
and each and every child comes on the stage and speaks in the mic. That is
Hmm.
the two things. So, I just work upon each and every child individually, like I am working them with individually. I know each and every child's performance,
Hmm.
not only academic, but only how they are growing the in the area of personality.
Okay. Okay.
So
I
our
mean, it's
teaching is
it's in the Punjabi medium or what
Hindi
medium of
medium, English medium, English
English
medium.
medium? Okay. Then
Hmm.
then I think you can coach them up in many areas like personality development and confidence.
Of course, we all are, yes, we are working,
Yeah. Okay.
working
Thank you
with
so
that. So,
much.
yeah.
Sorry. Sorry.
Yeah, actually, one more core area I forgot, that is inner child healing. So when I
Ah,
started working upon the healing of the wounds, though that is also the area I'm working upon. So next time we would be speaking on that also,
sure,
because that
sure,
is
sure. I mean, like,
yeah,
this is just like an intro session, if I
yeah,
can see, because the
of course,
depth of subjects that you're dealing with, I think we need to
yeah,
take each one by itself and elaborate and go deeper to understand how it is benefiting and how you're taking it from your side. Thank you so much for joining us, and have a wonderful year ahead. I'm eagerly waiting for your book to come out, and thanks and bye bye from Anita. Thank you so
and
much.
thank you
Thank
so much for calling me on your platform. Thank you so much. It was
Yeah,
nice
I'm
talking.
honored to have you as my guest, really, because when people like you come and talk about what you're doing, it inspires other women so much. The whole point of this platform is to inspire, to bring inspiring women who have inspired themselves to inspire others. Evara
Thank
Voices means God's gift, and every woman who's bringing a change is a gift of God. So, thank
you.
you very much for
I
coming on the
agree.
show. till we meet again next. Bye bye from Anita. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.